Welcome. In this experiment, we will be looking at higher order conditioning, and to help us today we have Patrice. So as with our similar experiments, we're going to start off by creating the file. So we're going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to call this file Higher Order. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then we're going to go to Experiment and design classical conditioning experiment. This experiment is going to have 3 stages. Our first stage is going to be the same as our stage 1 in the previous 2 experiments. So our interval is going to be at 5, and we're going to present the trial 10 different times, so we need to increase that to 10. We're going to pair a tone with an unconditioned stimulus shock. So again, stage 1, we have 5 minutes, presented 10 times, tone, and shock. So we're going to go to create new stage, and now we're on stage number 2. This stage is going to look different than the other stages that we have created so far. We're going to keep our interval at 5, but we are only going to present the trial 5 different times. So we should have 5 minutes and 5 times. We're going to change to light. So our first stimulus is going to be a light, and then our second stimulus, we're going to click on a conditioned stimulus used as an unconditioned stimulus. And with this, we're going to use a tone. So again, in our second stage, we have 5-minute intervals presented 5 times. Our first stimulus is a light, and our second stimulus, we're checking the conditioned stimulus to use as an unconditioned stimulus and tone. Now we're going to create a third stage, so we click on New Stage. Our interval, again, is going to be 5 minutes, but we are only going to present this trial 3 times. We're going to have our first stimulus be our light, as in stage number 2, and we are not going to present a second stimulus. So again, we have 5-minute intervals presented 3 times, and our first stimulus with a light, and no second stimulus. So back to review, stage number 1. We have 5-minute intervals presented 10 times. We've got a tone paired with a shock. In our second stage, we have 5-minute intervals. The trial will be completed 5 times. We've got a light and a conditioned stimulus tone. And finally, in our third stage, we have a 5-minute interval presented 3 times with a light and no second stimulus. So this will be our higher order conditioning experiment. So we're going to cue Patrice's music, and here we go.
It's Big Pimpin', baby. It's Big Pimpin', spinning cheese. Feel me?
Alright, and so we can see Patrice's data from the conditioned stimulus response strength and our movement ratio. So as we can see again at the bottom, we have our stage number 1 was presented 10 times, stage number 2 was presented 5, and stage number 3 was presented 3 times. And we can see the different variances in the response strength. We then look at the movement ratio, and we can see that there is a considerable variance in the movement. So again, as with previous experiments, we're going to copy these into our assignment. So to do that, you highlight the box, you go to Edit, and copy Window Image. You then go into your assignment document and paste it in. And if you're using a Mac and it does not come up, I'm not sure whether this comes up on a PC, but we do need to label our graphs, so you can use a insert text box feature to make sure that we are correctly labeling our graphs. And that completes our higher order conditioning experiment.